Good morning, Diana. Today I want to talk about something about gender inequality. I think there's no absolutely fair and unfair between men and women. Like the vindication of the right woman, Mary said, I do not wish them, women, to have power over men, but over themselves. Um, Actually, long ago we have been a matriarchal society. All the decisions, women have very important situation uh, in this society. All the decisions should be decided by the woman. And also now this race also exists. I can remember that 1 year ago I went to a place called Luguhu with my mom in China. In this place, the matriarchal society also exists. Uh, their children, after they born, they do not know their father who is. They will be grow up by their mother, and also the female have very significant situation in a family. They have absolutely right of speak, and in that place, their leader should be women and only women. Also, we have a little change now. For example, like in the ancient time in China, the men have absolutely right to speak. Uh, the women's situation in the society are very low, and the men can have many wives, but the women cannot. Even if you married with a man and he died after, you still cannot be married with other people. And in that time, women cannot go to reading and studying, only can stay at home and doing housework. And also in the ancient time, women have a lot of unfamiliar treatment, no option, no right, and they should obey their husband. And also in that time, women cannot show their intelligence that cannot be accepted. But now the status of women is slowly changing. Like in China, for example, in my grandparents' generation, if the man doing a housework, that will be impossible thing because they think that a woman should do not go out for work, that all these things a woman should do, but it's not the same. Women now, women can have a lot of choice to choose their life. They can go to school, they can choose their major, and after they graduate, they can have a work to do their favorite things. And also, if they do not satisfied about their marriage, they can divorce with their husband. And also, the equality between the man and the woman should not be reflected in the work and the salary. Also, they should be reflected by the people who are around you and their attitude. Same for the men and the women a lot. And also between the men and the women, it's not have absolutely fair and unfair. For example, like some electronic company, their staff are more males because the female lack of sense of electronic, so their staff they willing to have more male staff. But also in a company, if they sell the women's products, their staff are female, there be more than males because so there's no absolutely fair and unfair between the man and the woman. Also, like nowadays in the society, women should do housework and take care of their children and their husband. They should do housework in your family, but also the men have to bear a family's main economy source. So, uh, so that's not the fact the women fair or unfair in this society. Female also have aliens in stronger field than men, so between the men and the women, they have their own strengths. So the woman should be careful about do not have more power over men, but should over about themselves.